Welcome to HAH British Cars. Something a little different today. The other day I bought ultrasonic cleaner from Harbor Freight, 2.5 liter ultrasonic cleaner. I got it on sale, and here it is. It took just under half a gallon to fill it up to the full mark, and as you can see, I've put some parts in. So these are this is a fuel pump from a Triumph, a TR2 for anybody who's been paying attention. So these are the two castings, which I think are Zamac, which is aluminum alloy with a bit of zinc and stuff in it, and also the glass bowl and the screws. So I've put the water in. I put just a couple of drops of Dawn liquid in. Put the cover on. It's plugged in. I set it for the longest cycle, which is 480 seconds. And if I use TC, it puts heat in with it. So push that. And that should be running now, I think. There it goes. So TC set it for heat, which turn the red light on, and then the on button, and you can see it's counting down from 480 seconds, which is about 5 minutes. Anyway, so we'll get back to you and see how they look. Oh, we run it through. Well, they're certainly cleaner than they were, and it seems like everything that's on here is a lot softer now. I did run it for 2 full cycles, and these things, I had already cleaned them on the wire wheel before I put them in this solution. Now, and certainly the water got a lot dirtier. If you can see this, but this water started off, we could actually, it was just clear. And I had already cleaned the outsides of these with a wire, with the wire brush on a motor. And like you can see right in these corners where the dirt, the wire brush didn't reach. And that dirt's still there. But I gotta admit that it does seem looser than it was, and it was, I mean, this is decades of dirt accumulation, so yeah, I wasn't expecting it to look like it had been sandblasted. This surface looks bad, but it's heavily corroded. It's a little moonscape, and there was a lot of white aluminum oxide corrosion in the pits, and that's pretty much gone now. And you can see how dirty the water is. That the water was perfectly clear when we started. And I've not done anything but put this into the solution. And this was like a tan color. Oh, and this cleaned up pretty nice. Just giving it a little wipe down. And that's not bad. This is just a clean paper towel. There's a little bit of gunk on the edge, but even it's coming off with my fingernail now. I was thinking I was to have anything that looked good, I thought I was gonna have to replace this, so it did a super job on that. This is the lower half. We're in sort of much the same situation. There's gunk that was on the inside, but it's cleaning right off now, and before it was really kind of caked on there, so it certainly seems to have broken the material up and made it a lot cleaner, a lot easier to clean now. And there's no hazardous chemicals involved in here. I mean I literally put like 4 drops of Dawn dishwashing detergent in here. They do say you can get special ultrasonic cleaners, and I may try getting some of that. But they say this is not bad. We had a new Harbor Freight open here a couple of months ago, and they had some really good deals that first week or two to get people in the store, and I think that's when I bought this, and I hadn't used it yet. And well, you know how hard it is to get gasket material off, and that's all cleaned off now pretty easy. I let it cycle 3 times. That water is probably about 115 degrees. So that was, I mean, the machine heated the water up. I put lukewarm water in. It was probably maybe 80 degrees because it said, you know, to be careful, don't put hot water in because you can overheat it. That's the original spring. So I just cleaned that with a rag while I was talking to you. So that came out pretty well. So not bad. That water is cloudy enough that you can't see this thing when it's in the bottom. And you can see clunks of grease and crap floating around. And that water was crystal clear when I put it in. And this is the only thing I've cleaned in it. So I'd say it did pretty well. So that's my review of the cleaner. I'd say I'd give it a 7, 7.5. And certainly when you consider the price, I think it did extremely well. And don't forget, these parts are extremely dirty and corroded. That pump, it's off of a 1955 Triumph that sat outside for 25 years or more. So, I mean, that's the acid test. So not bad. So I hope you enjoyed this review. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, and we'll see you on the next one.